But to answer your question, I think the movie is there's so many trials and tribulations from the inception of a movie, and I've been on board this thing since the very kernel of an idea.
How long?
Not that long, actually. From start to finish.
But from the very beginning, because Phil Johnston had the idea and found it. This is pre-hangover, I believe, right? Yeah. And said, "You are the guy I have this idea for." So, like, I think this is as early as an actor can get involved with the story.
Yeah, and we'd worked together and developed an outline, and then Phil just executed this incredible script. Oh, sorry. Phil just made this executed this incredible script, and then as we started to add team members like Alexander Payne and Miguel and Fox Searchlight, all these influences start to come in, and I think for Phil and I being so close to it from the very beginning, we were very precious for a long time and felt challenged by a lot, but it's such a valuable part of the process, and we wound up with something that I think is leaps and bounds and strides ahead of where Phil and I could have hoped it might be from the beginning.
As a director that came to a project that people have loved and taken care of so much, my hope is that the characters that you guys came up with are remarkable characters, that the love for those characters is there the way you guys saw it.
But comedy is hard. So what was your method in terms of how you worked together with the actors and got the scenes to work?
Well, we had a pretty freewheeling set where we wanted to experiment, and people were ad-libbing at times, and we were pretty flexible in a way that was, I thought, really lovely.
So you try it lots of different ways.
Yes, and Ed knew the script, intimately, so we were able to take a scene and talk about it in the morning and really, really make sure that we were at its very best.
Who was the king ad-libber?
Well, I think John C. Reilly really...
That's what I thought you would say.
It's just you blink and he's thrown something in there. It must be sometimes strange when you're working with him, because if you pause for a millisecond, something very rude has come out of his mouth.
It is an R-rated movie, I might add.
Yeah, and what's so great about John C. Reilly's instincts as an actor and an improviser is that he's just sort of this volcano, and stuff comes out all the time, and yet he's also totally present and engaged. Like, he's never steamrolling. He's with you, and he's allowing. It's really a team effort.
But the funniest guy is Isaiah Whitlock.
I know, he's our secret weapon.
Oh my God!
Isaiah Whitlock is, and he doesn't even think he's funny. That's the amazing part, is that he's just sort of this really dry guy, but he slaughters in this movie.
And he brings chemistry to everybody else.
He's one of those people you've seen a million times, like the ultimate character actor. But I couldn't say where I'd seen him exactly.
He's our Ringo Starr,
The beat is there. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I am done. I think we did it. I think we absolutely did it. I mean, Sigourney Weaver, she too plays it straight in a very funny way. But I think, yep. Where did you shoot it?
We shot it in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Mm-hmm. Yes. And
why?
When you make a movie on a budget, you're looking for states that have rebates to make it a little easier to shoot.
Good answer.
And Iowa had one that was wonderful, and we started to be producing there. But
we had a production office in Iowa, ready, and we're far along plans to shoot there.
Now, given that this was made at Fox Searchlight, I have to assume that you made it at the cap of their budget limit. Like a $15 million movie?
I don't know. I know it was more than the Mariachi, but less than Avatar.
People love questions about budgets. But it just shows that you can do it, You can take a big cast and do something without having to spend... I mean, you've done the big budget Hollywood number. I mean, what's the difference?
Well, this is a movie, and this is part of why I think it's such a great fit for Sundance, too. This is a movie where everyone just got on board because they really wanted to do this. This wasn't a studio making giant offers to stars and trying to we'll get this DP because he's the best at this kind of action sequence, or this these kind of cynical business
Or
decisions.
50 rewriters.
Yeah, or 100 rewriters,
yeah.
exactly. This was something that stayed very close and precious to the people that wanted to do it. And everyone that came on board as the team grew, everyone wanted to do it. And that's...
Well, do you believe that could sometimes end up with a better result?
I think great things come out of both processes, honestly. Like, there's... You can make an argument that one has more artistic integrity than another, but
there's more potential that you'll have a hit on this one.
Well,
if it doesn't cost too much.
Oh, you can make more money potentially,
yeah.
But for every breakout small movie, there are a lot that don't.
Yeah. To me, it's all storytelling, and to me, storytelling is like flirting. You're flirting with an audience. And it's small movies and big movies. It's like somebody that maybe flirts with you very genuinely. It can be a big turn on. Or somebody can be very flashy and has a lot of sizzle and flirts with you, and that can be a lot of fun too. And both can be done badly, or both can be done well. But it's all a form of flirting.
Beautiful. Thank you.